Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 152. Today we have another 12-box case of extended, so hopefully we get some good stuff in it. Last week's case was kind of weird, but we got like the best Young Gun exclusive or Young Gun clear cut that we could get, and the best French, well, one of the best French Young Guns that we could get from the set. So like happy with that type of stuff. We hit a few extra Rathbones. We hit the Miller, the Keandre Miller Young Guns exclusives, the retro one, which is really cool. But yeah, hopefully we get some cool stuff this week. So without further ado, we'll get underway. And because this break filled live, there's a little bit of a incentive here that we're doing 5 overtime packs here. So we'll do a third random for on the names, and then the kind of top 5 people will get the pack listed kind of in order from left to right here. So 17-18 wave 2, 19-20 wave 1, 20-20 wave 1, 20-20-21 wave 2, well, 2 of those. So just so if you're confused by that, but that was just to fill the break tonight because we filled it live. So have some fun there. Here we go. Ooh, I need to pull up the random.org thing for the third one. There we go. That'd be smart. All right, here we go. Copy the list of names. And thank you everyone. And again, in case you're watching this and wondering, because typically your breaks have a spot limit. Once the break goes live, the spot limit gets removed, so people can get as many spots as they want. Just because it's just the spot limit is in there to kind of protect breaks from selling out immediately with people getting like multiple spots. But once it's live, everyone's had the chance. So, anyways, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams, and then 3 times for the overtime packs. Once. Twice, and third time. So these are the names. Teams. Once, twice, and third time. Minnesota near the bottom. And we'll go through the teams here, then we'll do the overtime packs. Mark, you've got the Flyers. David, you've got the Senators. Gabriel, you've got the Canucks. Robert with the Stars. Ted, you've got the Rangers. Ken with the Sabres. Mark, you've got Chicago. Ted with the Kings. Ted, you got literally probably the 2 best teams that you could get in the product. Dan with the Habs. Emil with the Predators. Sean with the Devils. Devils are really strong as well. Max with the Jets. Christopher with the Leafs. Harp with the Panthers. Fotis with the Blues. Honestly, not bad. Dan with the Sharks. Maxime with the Bruins. Mark, you've got the Capitals. Fotis, you got the Avalanche. Maxime with the Ducks. Alexis with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ted with the Penguins. Chris with the Red Wings. Gabriel, you've got the Flames and the Golden Knights. Francois with the Oilers. Gabriel with the Yotes. Francois with the Islanders. Bill with the Hurricanes. Jordan, you got the Wild. Ted with the Blue Jackets. There are your teams, and we'll do the list of names again. Top 5 names will get the packs. So here we go. Once, twice, and third time. So David, oh Gabriel, you just sweep that up. David, you get the 17-18 wave 2. Gabriel, you get the 19-20 wave 1, 20-20 wave 1, and 20-21 wave 2. And then Ted, you get the final one there. So let me mark this down. Ted gets a wave 2. Gabriel, I'm just putting a stack next to you, and then was it this is David, right? Yep. One of the last people to fill spot. Like honestly, all people that kind of took spots today got it. So all right, I got those set to the side here, and then we'll get the team viewer ready. Stream. Mark, what teams do you got? Flyers, Chicago. I mean, Chicago still pump out cards. Washington, not horrible. So like, you got some good teams at the very least. Not the best, but like Washington did fairly. I'd say fairly well in the in our last case. So. I think Washington actually like ended up having the most cards. So. All right. Should be good. We'll give a couple minutes for trades here. So. Feels like my camera's like just slightly off. Probably because it is slightly off here. Hang on, let's move this over. It's also not level. I'm just gonna go grab the level and make sure the camera's flat because it looks kind of crooked, especially in the small view here. So I'll be back in like 3 seconds, and by the time I get back, if there's no trades, then we will get started. I don't think we got anything on the trade front, so. And it says my camera's level. A little bit that way. That's probably better. Alright. Nothing on the trade front, so let's get underway because it's going to be a longer break. And yeah, let's have some fun. Good luck, everyone. We'll go from the bottom because one of the best things that I have seen about opening up cases like this is to go from the bottom because the boxes fall out easier. Look at that. Look how nice and clean that is instead of the struggle that it normally is. So if you're interested in case number, it is, yeah, here you go, 2153. There we go. Got it without bumping the mic. That's always a plus. So if you're new to Extended, it's a new product this year. If it's your first time watching a break or opening of it, it's pretty much the first time Upper Deck's kind of put out an update product in a long time to their Series 1 and Series 2 sets. Typically, you know, it's gonna be checklist dependent just because it's an update product. So you know, the rookie crop isn't super strong in it, I would say, but there is one box that has like probably 4 or 5 of the main rookies that you're looking for is in one. Like they kind of run together in a single crop. So you know, if you're opening up a single box, you're hoping to kind of get that. The big draw to these are the Retro Young Guns and then the Lafreniere image variation. So it's kind of like an update image because his first one was a photo shoot. But yeah, lots of rookie content, lots of update content. Some things that I wish that were in here were, I wish they did the portraits and OPG rookies for players that didn't get them in Series 2 because you're missing some of the bigger names there. And I know there's a decent number of people that actually collect those sets, so they'll be somewhat happy, somewhat upset. Because happy they don't have to get the bigger, expensive players, but upset that they also can't get those players. So here we go, 920. Let's get started. Let's see if these slide easier. Last week, the case was really sticky, but here we go. Starting off, well, this is honestly a good sign. Hofer for the Blues on the Young Guns. He is part of the Hofer, Rathbone, Kaliev. Who's the other one in that crop? Forget them. but definitely one of the ones that you're looking for. Barabano for the Leafs on the rookie class. This is, again, one of my favorite insert sets. Just love it. Based on the rest. I'll get the, I'm just going to get the base variation checklist up beside me here. Ottinger for the Stars on the Ultimate Victory. And the only other thing that I didn't mention at the top of the break is that the All-Star Game cards, because they're the 2020 All-Star Game, will go to their teams, kind of that their pictures in. So because there's a couple update players, there's or a couple players that have been traded since then, but it will go to the team on the card, which is a 2020 All-Star Game, which is the team that they are pictured in that, because that's the team that they were at. So, for example, like, it's the actual All-Star Game logo, so we know it's All-Star Game, so whatever team Nathan McKinnon was on for the All-Star Game, which is the Avalanche, long story short, best way to describe it. But Velarde for the Kings, first retro Young Gun out there. Velarde for the Kings. And these are one of the bigger draws to the set. So I'll top load and sleeve all of the retros instantly. Honestly, for base Young Guns, not going to top load and sleeve any of them instantly, but they all will at the end of the, like, I'll sleeve them all before sorting and stuff. So I believe base pack here, because I don't think Petrangelo is a variation, and I don't think Janmark is a variation. So it looks like we got a base pack. Again, typically you see 2 base packs per box. It's different from Series 1 and Series 2 hobby, where you have something in every pack. So next up, we got a Cal Foot for the Lightning on the holographics rookie. Also, the other thing to note is that the holographics tend to run, like, you get the same 2 in the box, like, very consistently. Just from what I've noticed. Chmelevski for the Sharks. Actually, I should check for a French variation. I did not do that. That is a good point. It would have been this one, right? Yeah, it would have been one of these two. Neither of them are. So, because a hit is always in the middle, unless it's missing base cards, then it's kind of at the back. There's our French variation, Hoffman for the Blues. So the main area where the All-Star cards come into a tricky area is just with the French variations and clear cuts. So Ultimate Victory rookie of Krebs for Vegas. We got a UD3 here. Ooh, I see the name. That's a good one. Connor McDavid for the Oilers on the UD3 to 1,000. Sleeve and top load that one, because these are really annoying to top load and sleeve after the fact, and even just pass around. So here, I'm just gonna move my water out of the way as well. Okay, not a bad start here. Hofer, honestly, Chmelevski's not horrible. Not the biggest name, but not horrible. McDavid, again, not bad. Krebs as one of the rookies, not bad. McDavid as your insert, always take that over pretty much anyone else. So, Nolan Foote, there you go, for the Devils. So, he was one of the ones that we were missing in our last case. So, right out of the gate, get him. And Diorio is also, I think, in his crop. So this is kind of in between the box that I got. There are 30 total new Young Guns, well, 29 and then a checklist in the set. Marchand for the Bruins on the 05-06 Tribute. So pretty big set this year. Cody Curran for Anaheim on the Young Guns. And do have to be slightly slower as the base cards are slightly sticky. I think we got a finite coming up here. We do. Khrushchev for Chicago. Numbered 415 of 2999. Those ones, if it's not a major player, they'll just be packed in with the regular inserts and stuff just because they're really highly numbered. If it's a bigger player, I'll top load and save it just because they require different size top loaders that don't have too many of. We got our first clear cut coming up though. And it is Paquette for Carolina. Made a trade getting rid of Nedeljkovic today for a third and Bernier. Weird trade, but I could also see where they're coming from. We have another clear cut. Maybe a young gun at this point? Oh, it's a real big Easter egg. Young Guns exclusives clear cut for the Boston Bruins of Callum Booth. These are insanely tough to hit. Like, print run is probably like 10 or less of these. So, really tough hit. Not a team that you expect to hit super big, but Maxime, there you go. Callum Booth on the clear cut. That's the first time we've ever pulled one of those, actually. So, not the biggest name, but hey, it's a goalie. If he turns out to do really well, you can be really happy with that one. That is a recap card, because that is a really, those are really tough pulls. Like, extremely tough. We've pulled more high gloss Young Guns than we have the high gloss or the exclusives clear cut. So, really nice pull. Again, not the biggest name, but you'll take a goalie over, like, not a goalie. Austin Strand for the Kings. The guy that kind of you think is going to be Kaliev, but then isn't. So, yeah, that's a monster hit to start us off here. So, 0506 of Carlson for Washington. I was very confused because it's like a second clear cut card. It's like it's got to be a Young Gun, right? And it's like, well, it doesn't make sense to be the base one. So it had to be a parallel, and there it is. Verbeek for the Habs. So I think we got 6 Young Guns there, plus the retro, plus the high gloss. So we shouldn't have another Young Gun in theory. Who knows? French variation of Ryan Strome for the Rangers. So we got another weird case on our hands, because you're only supposed to get 1 French variation per box, and we got 2. So we got a weird case on our hands here. Kaprizov for the Wild on the Victory rookie. We'll sleeve that one up. Actually, we'll do recap, and then like lesser recap, bigger recap, and the sleeved cards. Come on. So spicy first box. Another UD3. Really spicy first box. Yossi for the Predators to 1,000. 166 of 1,000. So, yeah, this is a interesting box one. I can tell you if the rest of our boxes are like this, this would be a insane case. But not that I expect us to have boxes like this the whole time, but hey. Diorio for the Penguins. So that's actually an extra Young Gun, I believe. And retro of Panarin for the Rangers. Right, I believe we got, hold up, what did we get in that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Young Guns. We got our retro. We got 2 UD3s. We only had 1 base pack. We got the high gloss exclusives. 1, 2, 3. We got the regular amount of everything else. So we just got an extra Young Gun, an extra French variation, and an extra UD3. Not the worst by any means. actually, that was a really good box. So, anytime you hit the clear cut exclusives, you're kind of happy. Essentially, is what I would say. All right, box 2. Let's see. I don't know. What are we going to see? Yeah, that Young Gun Crop minus Hofer is what I got in the one box that I did open up. So, Zibanejad for the Rangers. Here's our retro. Puis Suter for Chicago. Puis Suter for Chicago on the retro. Chicago does what Chicago does in their products this year, at least. So, unfortunately, the news coming out about the whole organization, especially with what happened in 2010, is not good. Bischoff for Vegas. Expansion draft related player there because he was part of the Islanders protected trade. So, gold of McMichael for the Capitals on the holographics. Yeah, they filled. Here are the teams. So, Logan Stanley for the Jets. Logan Stanley, player who was protected. Probably wouldn't have protected him over DeMello, but Stuart Skinner, he does not look like a rookie in that photo for the Oilers on the rookie class. Yeah. If you're wondering what's pulled so far, this is box 2. Early start to box 2, but we pulled a Young Gun exclusives clear cut, so really tough pull. There we go. There's Kaliev for the Kings on the Young Guns. That's a good one. Yeah, but the Kings crushed this break. Like, just I think they have 4 Young Guns in the set out of 29 possible Young Guns, and then they have it on the checklist as well. So, that's a. Honestly, that looks like the centering's way off on the print image here. Kessel for the Yotes. I don't know if they're all like that, but that is weird. Next up, base pack. Yes, base pack. No French variation yet, just straight up base pack. Anything good for the Jets? You got a Logan Stanley Young Gun. Yeah. French variation of Cahoon for the Oilers. So, honestly, like, that's what you're hoping for is, like, Stanley stuff in this. So you should, in theory, get 2.5 Stanley Young Guns per case. Mitchell for Chicago on the Victory Rookie. And, like, out of all the Young Guns on the checklist, he's not the worst one. You'll get, like, probably a couple other inserts here and there, but nothing major, I would say. I mean, you could get something big, I guess, with the clear cut or French variation. Or Connor Hellebuck UD3 for the Jets. We pulled him last week. 679 of 1,000. So I was just gonna say you could get like a cool insert like a UD3, and then pops Hellebuck. So, and these cards I just leave in top load because, yeah. Mark, you got 1 Stanley. You got 1 Stanley. But on average, on an average case, last case was not an average case because we were missing 2. You should, in theory, get about 2.5 of each Young Gun. Around there. Rough math, but Ovation of Lankinen for the Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah, I think you had one. You had one. Because the two young guns that we were missing were Foote and Diorio. So, Larkin for the Red Wings. Oh no, this one's still got... Oh, that might be a print error. I don't know. Larkin for the Red Wings, or just like a Photoshop error. Next pack. Shimilevsky for the Sharks. Again, we got a weird case again on our hands. 4 young guns though so far, so... Yeah, you hit a Stanley in that one. You got... Minnesota, you got shut out within the other break, which I was really shocked to see, so... Priest-Suter for Chicago. I think I threw you overtime pack and I think a couple decoys. Make sure you got some. Another Nolan Foote. Yeah, we got a weird case again. Nolan Foote for the Devils. So already like extra like 2 Nolan Footes, 2 Shimilevskys, and with a smaller checklist you will see this happen. But ooh, we got a Canuck. I'm gonna guess Hoglander. No, it's DiPietro for the Canucks on the rookie class. That's one of my favorite insert sets. So I don't know how many decoys I fit in. I tried to fit a couple. I think you got at least one that says Minnesota shut out on it. I think I threw a couple extra in. I'm trying to remember now, actually. Hills for the Habs. Gaudreau for the Flames. I don't remember any of the 0506 being like that. I have to look later, see if there's more online like that. Delandrea for the Stars on the Ultimate Victory. So we should have one more young gun left in this box. Getzlaf for the Ducks. These cards are just sticking here. 1090 of 2999. My cat is meowing at me, which is priceless. Ooh, we got a Daz. That's what we didn't have. Blake Wheeler for the Jets. A little bit of a soft edge, but nothing horrible. Those got overexposed. Right. In theory, this is a young gun. In practice, who knows? Ooh, that's numbered. Numbered 300 of 300. So not only do you have the eBay 1 of 1, you have the purple in the team that wears purple. Kaliev for the Kings. It's a little weird fleck there, but and a little bit of a dent where the numbering is up there, but 300 of 300 on the purple. Yeah. Right team to hit that for. Nice one there for the Kings. That'll go in the cool recap pile. All right, box 2 is done. On to box 3. We'll go here. We'll go here because I don't want to go across the top because we had a similar. Oh, actually, how many young guns did we get? Did we get all of them? 5. Yeah, we got 6. So we're +1. I mean, if this makes up for our last case, we should in theory be +5 on the base young guns and have an extra French young gun. So we'll see. We will see, but so far, pretty good start. Winnipeg, I mean, the UD3 is rarer. The Dazzlers are tougher pulls. They're about 1 per box. The UD3s are about 1 per every 2 boxes. So like tougher, not like the rarest, but tough. There's a Hoglander Dazzlers for the Canucks. Nice one there. There are some. Like, you could get a Stanley Young Gun parallel. That's probably the big one that you're hoping for in this. So, Stamkos for the Lightning to 500 on the reflections. Another numbered reflections. Top load and sleeve it just because it's different. I like this set. This set looks really nice. It's numbered 130 at 500. Not as cool as the Kaliev, but there's a Callum Booth for the Bruins. There you go. You got a regular one to go with the hardest young gun to pull. Also, like a printing plate. Sveshnikov for the Hurricanes. All right, so it seems like there's a bunch of those that are just missing the side. Maltsev for the Devils on the Young Guns. Devils doing well. Devils are one of the biggest sleeper, like, I wouldn't say sleeper teams, but one of the more underrated teams in this. Patrick Kane for Chicago, number 2999 on the Fine 8. Another Young Gun. Bunting for the Yotes. Yeah, and even the Yotes are even like a solid team in this. So, because Bunting's, I mean, out of all the Young Guns, he had one of the best performances to end the year that are on the checklist. So, the ironic part is that he could have been a Young Gun a couple years ago, but they didn't put him in. Brome for the Red Wings on the rookie class. Next up, we got Gibson for the Ducks. Sorry, all I hear in the background is just my cat meowing at my door. I don't know, I don't think you can hear it, but it is hilarious. Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers on the 506. So far 2 Young Guns, right? Just Bunting and, oh no, 3. There we go. Hoglander for the Canucks on the Ultimate Victory rookie. Yeah. McMichael for the Capitals on the holographics. French variation of Husso for the Blues. A little bit of soft edges on that, but McDavid, whatever you want to call it, McDavid 2021 insert. I have the, well, I'll still have the Husso rookie shield because I sold it recently, but the person ended up not paying for it, and I should have looked at their eBay feedback before accepting the offer. I just got really excited. Quinn Hughes on the reflections for the Canucks. Because their eBay feedback is a bunch of, this person doesn't pay for their stuff. So, and you can't leave a negative for that, which is the weird part. Holtz for LA on the Young Guns. So, like, they have a bunch of positive reviews. So, like, I did a quick scan, and it's, like, a bunch of positive reviews. Okay. But then, like, I didn't read them when accepting the offer, and then I read them after, and it's like, oh. Ovechkin for the Capitals on the 0506. Zub for the Senators. That should be 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Should have one more in the retro Young Gun left in theory. Ooh, nice laugh on the rookie class for the Rangers. Nice little laugh there. His rookie box set came out. Love the logo on it. Logo's really cool. And not really major recap hit, so we'll put that there, but just cool. That's, again, one of my favorite subsets, so. Ty Smith for the Devils. Here's our retro Sorokin for the Islanders. We pulled the 0203 variation last week. Now we get the 0506. I think it's 0203, right? Three packs to go here, so we should have just a regular base Young Gun left, and that's really, I think, the only guaranteed thing that we, like, only major guaranteed thing that we should have left. We should have, yeah, we should have a base pack, so that right there is a base pack. 2 to go. We got a gold. Calfoot for the Lightning on the holographics gold. And last pack, this should be a Young Gun. Yep. Logan Stanley for the Jets. So there's the second Logan Stanley. Hey, BGB. It is 6 o'clock. My cat can, she's got dry food. If she's that hungry, she can eat her dry food. Sometimes she just meows to get attention. Sometimes she meows because she's hungry. So I'll throw the team viewer back up here. But box number 4. So far, so good. Like, honestly, solid start. Still kind of missing, in my opinion, the best Young Gun in the set in Rathbone. At least, like, player-wise right now. Long-term, that'll long-term, that might actually end up holding up. But we've hit Kaliev, we hit Hofer, so. Well, I mean, hey, 2 Logan Stanleys already, so that's a good start. Logan Stanley, the UD3 of Hellebuck. All right, here we go. Strand for the Kings, second one of him. So Strand starts us off. Carey Price for the Habs on the 0506. Suitor for Chicago on the Ultimate Victory. And Robertson for the Leafs on the finite. 249 of 2999, so lower number there. It's actually interesting to know. Okay, so they didn't lower number them if they're the finite one, so good to know. Grubauer for the Avs on the Dazzlers. Got our reflections. Yep. Maxime Comtois, number 299 of 300 for the Ducks on the purple reflections. That's our third numbered reflections. 2 to 300, 1 to 500. Lots more numbered cards so far than last break, it feels like. Good team to get one in the Duck. I mean, I guess you got Curran, but good team to get one. Horvat for the Canucks on the Ovation. Marksham for the Flames on the 0506. Upside down, Hayden Verbeek, Young Gun for the Habs. Upside down isn't anything special. It just literally is inserted upside down. So we do have a weird case. Holographics of Binnington for the Blues. Those are my least favorite cards in the set. Next up, Kodorenko for the Rangers on the Young Guns. It's also the second Verbeek. So we're at 3 Young Guns on the first half here. I mean, he's doing what you expect him to. Logan Stanley for the Jets on the rookie class. He's doing what he showed he would do in Detroit. So there should be no surprises. You know, you're getting what you asked for. Heponiemi for the Panthers on the Young Guns. I mean, if that Ristolainen trade that's rumored goes through, oof. Hart for the Flyers. I think a change of sceneries could be good for him, but also, don't know. I think this is a base pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. None of those were French. Nope. Yeah. 2 Young Guns and like a rookie class and another insert is honestly a solid. I'd say above average for the Jets. French variation of Gustafson for the Flyers. Is the Hyman contract official yet? McDavid for the Oilers. That's got a dinged corner on that one. The Hyman contract, the first few years probably will be fine. Hyman is a very, 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 very good hockey player right now. Long term with injuries, a little bit concerning, but reflections of Puis-Suter for Chicago. Like, yeah, 7, like 4 is the max I'd go on Hyman. Velarde for the Kings. If it's a sign and trade to get 8 years, oh boy. Liam Foudy for the Blue Jackets on the retro. A little bit of a soft corner on that one, by the way. Just noticed it. Actually, the whole bottom is soft. It's actually miscut on the bottom. I don't know if you'll fully be able to see it, but till the bottom, so it's not a clean cut. So some of the cards have that issue. That pack just shredded weirdly. Another Callum Booth for the Bruins. So that's your second one to go with your extremely rare exclusives clear cut. Oh, that's a laugh for the Rangers on the holographics. Sleeve that one up. How many Young Guns are we at? We should be at 5, right? Yep, we're at 5. So 1 in the last pack and we should be good. 1 in this pack. So we're a little bit different. Could be a French then. No, it's not French. Maltsev for the Devils. on the Young Guns. So that's 6. Will we get a bonus one? We'll have to wait and see. Nope, just the rookie class of Bellows for the Islanders. There we go, 4 boxes in. I mean, so far so good. Still missing a decent number of Young Guns, but all right, let's go finish off this side. I mean, we have an extra Young Gun and we're not missing anything per se yet, so that's good. Nice. Yeah, everything got dropped off yesterday, so. Lots of sorting, I will say that with this. Headman for the Lightning to 1,000, number 284 of 1,000. Like a lot of sorting. I mean, just with two essentially full cases of Series 1, Series 2 extended last week and 2 football breaks, like lots of cards. But fun. I like sorting, so I got a pretty efficient system going, so. Alright, this should be Young Gun 1. Who's it going to be? Verbeek number 3 for the Habs. In theory, we should never see another Verbeek, right? Because 30 times, like, 6 per, so that is, you get 72, so 30, you should, in theory, get a little bit under 2.5 per. Vasilevsky for the Lightning. So I hope, you know, for the whole case sakes that we never see another Verbeek. Diorio for the Penguins. Unless there's like extra Young Guns. Then yeah, we can see extra ones. But if we're hitting 72 on the dot, or 73, I guess, like, let's not see another one. French variation of Walmart for Chicago. Barabanov for the Leafs. On the Ultimate Victory rookie. Rookie class of Krebs for Vegas. That's one of the better photos, actually. Rookie class used to be a box set, actually. It's what they used to do, this the rookies and stars set. Ekman Larson for the Yotes. Or I guess just the rookie box set. They did rookie class. You get 50 rookies. So. Kopitar for the Kings. I think I have 0708. Stamkos for the Lightning on the Ultimate Victory. Again, soft corner on that. Kind of a little bit of a common thing with the victories. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks on the holographics. Only the 2 Young Guns so far, right? Yes, I think only the 2. Or is Maltsev in this? I forget. No Rathbone yet. This pack does not want to open. Like, really does not want to open. Try the other side. Yeah, that pack just really didn't want to open there. Oh, here we go. It's a Young Gun. Karanko for the Rangers. Jack Hughes for the Devils on the 0506. Kurashev for Chicago on the holographics. Bunting for the Yotes. That's our second or third one of him. I know it's at least our second. Carlson for Vegas on the Dazzlers. Panarin to 100, numbered 69 of 100. Yeah, nice one there for the Rangers. On the reflections, green. So we've hit a couple of decent amount of low numbered actually reflections. Another Callum Booth. That's Callum Booth number 3 for the Bruins. Oh, Dellandrea for the Stars. The pack felt like it had an extra hit in it, so it just felt a little bit thick. Same with this one. This one feels a little thicker as well. But maybe that's just me being skeptical now. But we'll see. That looks like Cousins. I believe this is Cousins. Yep, Cousins on the retro. A little bit of a soft left corner. Cousins on the retro for Buffalo. That pack was not any thicker actually. Just felt like it. We started with for Beak, right? Didn't we? Yeah, I think we started with Verbeek because we're at 5. Another Maltsev for the Devils. That's our third Maltsev. Here's the finite. Josh Norris for the Senators, not a bad one to get. Numbered 272 of 2999. Maltsev's a keep for now. I would hold on to him because he's going to Colorado and he had good underlying numbers in New Jersey. Base pack. Base pack. All right, not missing anything. Nope. Yeah, just straight up base. Pre-suitor for Chicago on the holographics. Yeah. And last pack. Should be a young gun, I think. Maybe not. I think it should be. Yeah, Heponiemi for the Panthers. So I think that's our second one of him. So we've kind of missing a, like, half the checklist for young guns, but because, like, who haven't we got so far? We haven't got, I think we got a Hillis. We haven't gotten any of the Flames. We haven't gotten any of the no, we got Shimolevsky twice. We haven't got Kevin Ball. We haven't got Rathbone. We haven't got Corner. We haven't got Cam Johnson. We haven't got Drew O'Connor, Glenn Godin, Reese Johnson, Mikko Letnin. So yeah, about half the checklist we haven't got yet, and this is the halfway point. So bit of a weird case. I'm just gonna grab a quick sip of water because my voice is a little raspy. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let's see how this plays out. That's a good start. Kaprizov for the Wild on the rookie class. Nice one there. Pedersen, again, same ding corner for the Canucks on the ultimate victory. Josh Norris for the Senators on the retro Young Gun. Good one there. Forgot he was a rookie this year, but really like his game, so. Base pack, yep, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got a holographics coming up, I believe. Yep. Romanov for the Habs. Stay. Good card. Third Heponiemi for the Panthers. Third or fourth? I think that's third. The first Young Gun of this box. Base pack. Yes, base pack. Because Murray's not a variation, and Wagner's not, and none of these are. Yeah, this is another weird case, but hey, sometimes weird can be good. Hill is for the Habs. Malkin for the Penguins. Next year it'll be 32 teams. I'm looking forward to that. I think for the start, it'll definitely be checklist dependent, but the Kraken are probably going to end up being a free team for a little bit, just because they won't have a ton of stuff. Bischoff for the Golden Knights. You know what I miss? I miss when they did the All-Star Game draft. Hoglander for the Canucks on the Fine Night. 773. 2999. But those are fun. Clear cut coming, I think. Ooh, Young Gun for the Kings. Cole Holtz. I mean, got a 4 in 30, or I guess 5 in 30 chance. 4.5 in 30 of the clear cut being a King. So not the absolute worst. Not the best, but hey, it's clear cut Young Gun, so. Sharon Govich for the Devils on the rookie class. That was Bischoff, Hillis, and Heponiemi. Yep. We got three Young Guns left to go in this box, and the retro variation. Drysdale for the Oilers. A slight corner ding, but nothing actually as bad as what the other ones were. You don't need a writer. State a Hurricane. And Ottinger for the Stars. Ooh, nice. You got the funky jersey. Their city jersey, as I think they call. I forget exactly what they called it, but you know what? It might not be a soft corner. It just might be the the print on the card. It looks like a soft corner, but it's not. Next pack. I don't, that might be the variation. Let me check. That would be our third base of him. Nope, his black jersey is the variation. So, he's good. Yeah, so that's another base pack. No French, right? No French. That's odd, but we did get the one pack that had an extra card in it, so. Marchand for the Bruins on the holographics. I don't like those cards. I really, they don't look finished to me. I don't know. I get what they were going for, but they really just don't look finished. There's a new Young Gun. Gowden for the Flames. Glenn Gowden for the Flames. So that brings us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should have the one Young Gun left, I guess. Seth Jones for Columbus. How long is he a Blue Jacket? Will he be a Blue Jacket after tomorrow? Kopitar for the Kings. Soft corner again on that one. Same thing as the rest. Yeah, the Kings have a lot of stuff in this. I think another holographics here. Yep, Sorokin for the Islanders. Drew O'Connor for the Penguins. I think we got an extra Young Gun. Two, three, four. Cousins for the Sabres. That was 8. And last pack. So this sometimes is a Young Gun. It might not always be, but feels like a lot of times it is. Doesn't look like it here. Ooh, it's a Ovation of Höglander for the Canucks. Did we get an extra Young Gun there? I want to say yes, but maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we got one less Young Gun. So that base pack, we got one extra early on. That base pack ended up being a, hang on, let's make sure I'm not missing anything here. And it's pretty easy to tell just based off the back, but we did get the clear cut, which is nice, but you're supposed to get 6 base per box, so nothing in there. Nothing in here. So I think we're even on Young Guns now. And nothing in there. So even on Young Guns. Essentially we're back to what our regular pace should be, so. Alright, next box. Let's go. Let's get the Rathbone finally, eh? Actually, that's a good stopping point for this stack. Here we go. All right, let's start off strong with Hischier for the Devils. Base pack, that is not a strong start. Here's a young gun. Bischoff number 3 for Vegas. This has been a weird case. Robertson for the Leafs. Like, at least we could have Kaliev. Ooh, pros and prospects of Patrick Kane for Chicago to 1,000. Another numbered card. I think we got 2 or... No, we got 4 in the last case. I don't know how many you're supposed to get, but 4 feels fair given the other ones. Logan Stanley, number 3 for the Jets. Another young gun right after that. Bunting. That's got to be Bunting either 3 or... Is that Bunting 4 or 3? 1, 2, 3. That's Bunting number 3. This pack feels extra thick. 3, yeah, because it's a 2-hit pack. Barzell for the Islanders and Matthews for the Leafs. So that makes up for one of the base packs. One of the extra base packs, I would say. Stützle on the holographics for the Senators. Nice little Tim. We're at 3 young guns already, right? Yeah, 3 young guns already, so maybe we'll get an extra one in this box, but who knows? Have to tell. McKinnon for the Avs. 1059 of 2999. On the finite. I like that set. That set's nice too. Clear cut coming up. Probably just a base. Yep. Noah Dobson for the Islanders on the base clear cut. Yeah, that one will stay there. We got what? That's our first actual base clear cut, but 3rd clear cut card. Not bad. Domi, street variation for Columbus. First image variation that we've pulled, I think. Oh, no, we might have pulled one last case, but just base on the rest. Connor for the Jets on the 0506. Cole Holtz for the Kings. Yeah, I'm probably going to count the young guns again after this because it feels like... I mean, we are missing a bunch, so like it'll make sense if the back half is just like the same ones over and over again. Puljujarvi for the Oilers on the French. Another young gun. Zub for the Senators. That's one that we have only pulled, I think, one of. Rookie class. Yep, rookie class. And Ingram for the Predators. Yeah, Bischoff was our first young gun in this pack, so. Ovation of Ovechkin for the Capitals. Another finite. Heiskanen for the Stars. That's weird. 49 of 2999. If it's jersey number, I will sleeve it. But that one is not. Dazzlers of Doughty for the Kings. Oh, this is a like parallel. Ultimate Victory, I guess, Rainbow to 100 of Keandre Miller. That's a nice pull. Number to 100 on that. So sneaky card. Hard to, honestly, pretty hard. Like, you can tell, but pretty hard to pick up if you're just like ripping through quickly. So weird box, but good box. Rookie class of McMichael for the Capitals. That's a good retro. Hoglander for the Canucks. These cards are just... That's a really nice card. Bottom's a little bit rough, but nothing like... It's not horrible, so it's not as bad as some of the other ones. And the last pack should be a regular Young Gun normally. Hillis for the Habs. I feel like we just got 2 Hillis in one box. Let's see how many we got there, because I feel like we got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think just 6. I don't know. It felt like we got an extra, but maybe not. I'll have to go back and double check after the break, but we definitely did get 6, and we got our retro. How are we doing on retros? I think we're at pace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. We're actually ahead. Right? We're ahead? We have 8? Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got 2. Did we get 2 retros in that box? I don't know. Leafs fan, so the Young Guns, so everything, how the sorting process goes, Young Guns will get sleeved and top loaded. Just especially right now. In the future, like if we open up extend like 2 years down the road and there's guys that are retired, like probably won't sleeve and top load their Young Guns anymore type of thing. But depending on the insert set, like anything in the sleeve here kind of gets top loaded. But the bulk inserts, so like stuff like in these piles will get kind of combined. They'll get sleeved, and then kind of depending on how many cards, put in a 100, 130, 180 point top loader. So Mackie for the Flames. They're packed at the very least as good as what they are in a pack, if not better, because I'd argue that having the sleeve around them and also the plastic around them is better than loose packs. So Kaliev for the Kings. So, but yeah, everything does end up in a sleeve and top loader. It's just how many cards are in said sleeve and top loader, which is very standard for these. So, Blue Jackets on the Foodie. Gibson for the Ducks. So, and it depends on how big your envelope are, but like they're packed pretty well. So it's as good as I would send out expensive cards in the mail. So Romanov for the Habs and Leonard for Golden Knights on the double insert pack. So. Laugh on the gold for the Rangers. Nice little Laugh holographics gold. Yeah, all Young Guns for now get top loaded and sleeved. I just do that after the break because top loading and sleeving them during the break would be a little crazy. Velarde on the reflection for the Kings. I feel like we pulled him because we did that once in a Series 2 break and it just added about half an hour. And again, like the cards, like they'll get sorted tomorrow morning. So Kevin Ball, first time hitting Ball. I think first time hitting Mackey as well. So there's 2 new Young Guns. But pretty much what happens is that they get left here. I sort them in the morning. And yeah, Hurl on the Sharks. And by here I mean in my place. So they don't move. And like the only people that have access to this room are myself and my partner. And my cat is locked out, so she can't get in here. There's a Rathbone for the Canucks. Good one there. Oh yeah, Ball was the other good one in that crop. Right. Like above average for the set. French variation of Craig Smith for the Bruins. Yeah, if there's ever like very specific card you want individually sleeved and top loaded, let me know. Like as long as it's not like for example a regular base card type of thing, right? Gibson for the Ducks. But like for the most part, like everything's kind of how I would want it if I were in a break type of thing and like for shipping. So Harley for the Stars. That's his real autograph. Jeez, that's nice. So, and it's how I've received cards and stuff. So, and then like, so it goes like sleeve, top loader, then team bag. Kershaw for Chicago. It's pretty much the industry standard, I would say, for shipping. Except some people, sometimes like people put the I did a little bit of this at the start, but just had a tough time finding them. Is the like clamshell cases, like you put all the like kind of base rookies and inserts that aren't major in there. But Robertson on the retro Young Gun for the Leafs, which again I see the point behind because definitely like, you know, there's a lot of inserts that aren't gonna break the bank, so to speak. And so, you know, if you have a lot of them, it just makes sense. They're still safe in there. Like they're safe. They're as safe in there as they would be in a pack. But we don't do that for now. So, nope. Just base pack. Yep, base pack. Cousins for the Sabres on the holographics. Hofer for the Blues. Again, probably best goalie in the set. So one that might be worth sitting on, to be honest. First checklist between the Panthers and Kings. So if, as always with the checklist, if we get a second one, which we should in theory get a second one, both the Panthers and Kings will get one. If we hit like a variation, so for example a French variation of that exact Young Gun and one base, then we'd random it off, and then so whoever wins the random gets a better one, whoever loses get the worst type of thing. So I'm just going to check to make sure they're different people, though, because we had multiple spots. Kings were, I believe, Ted, and Panthers were Harp. Well, that's a good rookie finite. Kaprizov for the Wild. 2817 of 2999. This is one that I will sleeve and top load because it's Kaprizov. It's like Kaprizov, Laugh, McDavid, or the like Crosby are the main ones that of the set that I'd sleeve and top load instantly. So. I think we got a clear cut coming. It's a young gun clear. Okay, we'll take 2. Zup for the Senators. We'll take 2 young gun clear cuts in a case. Given that there's supposed to be 1 per case. We got 2 and the exclusives. That is, we have a weird case. So. Pink Dazzlers of Undersley for the Islanders. And Strand for the Kings. I got fooled. I thought that was going to be Kaliev, to be honest. Given that he's in this rookie crop. Draisaitl for the Oilers. On the 0506. So how many young guns did we get there? It felt like we got maybe 1 less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we either got 5 or 6 there, I think. But we got an extra clear cut when we're. Oh no, we got 5. We got that. So we either got 6 or 7 and a clear cut, which is massive bonus. All right, the team viewer back up just in case. Have there been any more trades tonight? I know my phone's been quiet, so I don't think so, but. All right, here we go. Final third. So it's been a pretty solid case so far. Now we get to sticky packs. Lettinen for the Leafs. On the rookie class. Yeah, these feel like bricks. These are just stuck together. So give me a few minutes. It's going to take a little bit to get through this box. Hopefully the whole side's not like this. Velarde for the Kings on the Ovation. What I should do is I should just put a base card sideways where the young guns are. And that way I know where we were. Huberdeau for the Panthers. Why am I reaching that far? I just need to reach short. Yeah, I mean, that one's kind of been, like, known. I mean, it makes sense. I think this will be Höglander. Nope. Teal Levy for the Canucks on the Ultimate Victory. That'll be an interesting trade. No young guns yet. Vanacek for the Capitals, newest member of the Kraken. Well, one of the new members of the Kraken. I wouldn't say the newest. The newest is technically Cole Lind. Here's our first young gun. Connor Mackey for the Flames. So in theory, we should have a French variation, but like honestly, we have 2 clear cuts. We have an extra like 0506. I think we might end up having like an extra base young gun by the end of it. Actually, have we hit a single French variation young gun? I don't think we have yet. So we should have 2, in theory, 2 French young guns left. God, these are all stuck together. They're really annoying. It's a Kaliev Dazzlers for the Kings. Yeah, the Wild are a logical spot. I mean, honestly, Vegas would make sense. Like, a lot of sense. Doughty for the Kings, if they had the picks and prospects to trade. Because they need a center. But... and they could also honestly use the LTIR that's going to come with Eichel. French variation of Toffoli for the Habs. I think the box that we got one less young gun, we got the extra retro. And Horvat for the Canucks on the Ultimate Victory. Cam Johnson, that's a new young gun for the Blue Jackets. So in theory, this should be a young gun if we go by the half and half, but it doesn't look like it is one. So it's a finite of Puis Suter for Chicago. 1777 of 2999. All right, so we need 4 young guns in this half. 4 base young guns to bring us to an even 6 on the box. There we go. I think that's all unstuck. God, these are brutal. Benson for the Oilers on the rookie class. Sorry, these are just really stuck together. McKinnon for the Avs on the Ovation. Here, you can get, when you get that nice little crack there, that's how you know they're pretty stuck together. Scheifele for the Jets on the 0506. Those packs were stuck together. Jeez. McKinnon for the Avs again, same kind of bum corner there. Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Jets on the Holographics NHL. Here, if you want some ASMR pack opening. Just like, you can hear the, you can actually like, see, there we go, freed up there. But Kudarenko for the Rangers. Brings us to 3 there. So in theory, we have 3 base young guns and a retro left. In practice, I'm not sure. These are all really, like, really stuck together here. Kaliev on the reflections for the Kings. We got a lot of those this case so far. Yeah, this is a weird box. Because everything's stuck together. Oh, this pack's not. Probably have something normal. Kevin Ball for the Devils. Suitor for the Wild. Probably a future New York Islander there. That'd be my guess at least. Makes the most sense with blue. Rathbone for the Canucks. Good one there. Will we get another Kaliev? Tippett French variation for the Panthers. And last pack. In theory, this should be a Young Gun. It is not. It's a Mitch Marner for the Leafs on the Ultimate Victory. So I think we were missing. Let's see. We were missing both our retro and a base Young Gun there. Right? Yeah. That was a weird case there. Or weird box. Everything else. Hey, Moport. Yeah, that is a strange box. So we do have the extra 0506 in the case, so that makes up for that. We do have, I think, the extra Young Gun. I'm not sure. I'll have to count after the break to see if we hit or if we didn't hit any. I feel like we've hit most of the players by now. Lettman we haven't hit, actually. And Reese Johnson we haven't hit. Right? Oh, we might not hit Handemark or Coroner, actually, too. So, I think there's 4 that we haven't hit yet. Which is strange, to say the least. Alright, here we go. These ones aren't quite as sticky, so here we go. Hoping for a bigger box here. McDavid on the Ultimate Victory. That looks similar to the first one that we got, but here. Let's look through. Nope, that's just goal celebration in those jerseys. Next up. We have reflections of Sebastian Aho for the Carolina Hurricanes. Cole Holtz for the Kings. That's a lot of Cole Holtz in this case. Rookie class of Romanov for the Habs. Yeah, no French variation Young Gun yet either, which is honestly probably the biggest surprise. Because we've got 2 clear cuts. I mean, I'd take 2 clear cuts over 2 Frenches any day of the week, but good drill for the Flames on the ovation. Like, I'd take this stack over getting a clear cut and 2 Frenches by far, but just weird. Rantanen for the Avs. And this is a stuck together one. Looks like a Stützle though. Yep, Stützle on the gold for the Senators. Stützle on the gold for the Senators. We haven't hit one of the UD3s in a while. We hit 4 off the top. Well, speaking of 4, here's a 4th Logan Stanley. So we've definitely hit 4 young guns of a single player. And that's when we start getting into we're going to be missing a couple territory. When you hit 4 of a player, you're going to be in that we are going to be missing some. Shimilevsky for the Sharks. In like Series 2, it'd be 3. Or Series 1, it'd be once you hit 3 of a player, like not including parallels, you're going to be missing one probably. Lankinen for Chicago on the Victory rookie. At least in where I am, the smoke's not too bad in the kind of Vancouver area. But I was up in Kelowna a little bit over a week ago, and it was pretty bad. My grandparents live up there, and they said it's pretty smoky. So the fires are in, like, they are in pretty rough shape. So Aho for the Hurricanes. Base pack. So it's not a great situation. So yeah, I hope everything gets under control for them, but obviously it's a pretty not great situation. So okay, that's just a base card behind that. Like, look at how hard I'm having to, there we go, to get that off. I actually have to get some of the card off. Jack Johnson on the clear cut for the Rangers. Do we really only have, yeah, only 2 young guns again? So, I don't know. Spirit, well, that's a good card. Who's got him? Who's got him? Alexis, I think this, yeah. Day with the Cup of Kevin Shattenkirk. So super tough to get insert there for the Lightning. Yeah, this young gun situation's weird. This pack feels extra thick. But that just could be, I don't know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a Young Gun of Hillis for the Habs. That'd be card 5. Horvat for the Canucks is 6. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So 1 extra card. Sorry, this is kind of slow, but like the cards are super stuck together, so Mitchell for Chicago on the Young Guns. We have not hit a single base exclusives or high gloss yet. We've hit numbered cards, but that is quite strange that we haven't hit even a single base exclusives yet. We've hit the like hardest to hit exclusives. I think we got another 4th Young Gun with Bischoff for Vegas. Yeah, the smoke can be pretty gross at times. Don't go golfing in a lot of smoke, by the way. It is really not fun. Gaudreau for the Flames on the finite. It's pre-suitor for Chicago on the rookie class. And then everything else is just stuck together. Seems like it's an ovation, I think. Yep, Keandre Miller for the Rangers. So we'll probably end up having like 2 base Young Guns in this, and that's it. Varlamov for the Islanders. So we'll probably be short another one here. So we're at, oh no, we're at 4. Okay, so we could get 2 and be fine. Weber for the Habs. Yeah, weird case again. Like, just really strange. Byram for the Avs. So we are going to be short another base Young Gun. As long as this one has one. Yep. Shimoleski for the Sharks. We're still missing 4. Like, we're definitely still missing 4 of the base Young Guns, which is just, again, in a 30 Young Gun product, bizarre. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 in there. All right, box 11. So I will probably stay on after, like I'll stay on after just to count all the Young Guns, make sure that we did everything. But right now we only have 1 checklist too, so we might actually have to do a random there, which would be really bizarre. But no French, like in theory our final 2 boxes we should have, you know, let's count these. I think we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, based off of just precedence of other Series 1, Series 2 type products, we should have, like, 2 French variation Young Guns in the final 2 boxes. We should have at least 2 more extra base Young Guns between these. So, I don't think we're going to get those. And we should have a lot of exclusives. Keandre Miller for the Rangers. But there's someone that had a pretty crazy case where they got a lot of exclusives in their case, so. Connor Mackey for the Flames on the Young Guns. Robertson for the Leafs on the rookie class. This is a bit more of a normal box here. Yeah, I don't know, this case has been weird. It's been all over the place. Cousins for the Sabres. You know, we've got an extra clear-cut Young Gun, which is great. We got a clear-cut exclusives, which is awesome. But we don't have a single French Young Gun yet, which is bizarre. Patrick Kane for Chicago. We don't have any base exclusives, which is, again, really bizarre. We only have 2 base clear cuts, too. So we just have the Young Guns instead. Rathbone for the Canucks. I mean, at least we're hitting Rathbone. If only hit the 1, or maybe 2 Calios, or just the 1. But we're still missing a fair number of, like, just base Young Guns. I think we're missing 4 right now, which is pretty crazy. Pink Dazzlers of McAvoy for the Bruins. Cameron Johnson for the Blue Jackets. That's 3 Young Guns, right? Yeah, that's 3. So maybe we'll have an extra one in here. Besser for the Canucks. On the 0506. Eichel for the Sabres. Again, probably one of the last times we say that is this year. At least unless I do like throwback inserts, but... Well, speaking of Eichel for the Sabres, that's a finite spectrum to $2.99. Nice one there, $240, $2.99 for the Sabres. So, I think it's Spectrum is what it's called. So cool card. And like we have a stack of like really cool low numbered cards. It's just we've had like it feels like a few extra base packs and missing some stuff that you like probably shouldn't be missing on an average case. So but another clear cut. So maybe it'll all fix itself. Matt Murray for the Senators. Actually, I think we're good on clear cuts now because we've hit 3. So it's one you normally get 3 or 4 per case. It's one or the other, but we have a finally a die cut card. It's been a while since we pulled one of those. Hot start with them, but finish has been weird. This is just base and base. There we go. Krebs. Is that Spectrum? No. 739 of 1,000. Just looks Spectrum-y. On the Future Impact. Again, like the look of these cards. They're cool. I mean, hey, you've got 4 Stanley Young Guns. So, considering, you know, you should be getting 2.5, that's a pretty solid haul. I'd like to see us get the missing Young Guns, if I'm being perfectly honest here. Kevin Ball for the Devils. Because we are missing a bunch that we haven't hit yet. I think we've either hit 1 or 2 Kalievs. Yeah, these bases are just, feel like they're glued together. Patterson for the Canucks. How many Young Guns are we at in this box? In this particular box, we're at 4. Yep. So we're theoretically fine. Base, 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 base. Base, 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 base. Is this another base pack? Base, base, base. French variation of Roslovic. There we go. That's what it was. I thought I was one card higher, but nope. But again, that like theoretically should have been a Young Gun French variation. I don't know, this case has been weird. So Kaliev on the Ultimate Victory, a little bit of a ding corner and scratch on it. Yeah, all this base beam stuck together. There's another McDavid insert coming up. Yeah, for the Oilers. Keandre Miller for the Rangers. On the retro. Should have 2 Young Guns left still. Here's one. Curran for the Ducks. Feel like we pulled him like 3 times now. Holographics of Kaliev for the Kings. 2 packs to go. Another Young Gun. Maybe it'll be a French. Maybe. Hofer for the Blues. Nope. Regular. And rookie class of Foodie for the Blue Jackets. So I think we hit the standard amount of Young Guns there. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1 box left, and like honestly, hopefully we get the missing crop. Because like, I don't remember pulling an Ingham for the Kings. I don't remember pulling a Handemark for the Sharks or a Corner for the Sharks. I don't remember Lettinen for the Leafs and Johnson for Chicago. So that's 5 Young Guns that I think we're missing. So hopefully the last box. I'm just going to grab a quick sip of water here. Sorry, oh. Spit went down. Went down the wrong way there. Should finish breathing before I drink and swallow. Alright, last box. Let's hope for a banger here. Let's get like 2 French Young Guns exclusives, a couple base exclusives. Let's see something wild. Sorokin for the Islanders on the rookie class. Ugh. I mean, if we get a 3rd clear cut, I'll take that over another French variation. Like clear cut Young Gun. Suzuki for the Habs. But at least, like, let's make sure we get our Young Guns. The ones that we're missing at the very least. Oh, there's one. Ingham for the Kings. So there we go. I feel like that's our first one of him. Maybe in the 12th hour. Because it's the 12th box. It's not the 11th hour. That'd be the 11th box. They'll come through, but we'll find out. Sorokin for the Islanders on the victory. Harley for the Stars. Oh, another Young Gun we haven't hit yet. There we go. Reese Johnson for Chicago. There we go. So who do we have left? I think we have the two Sharks, Handemark Coroner, and Lettinen. Well, here's an exclusives of Hurdle for the Sharks. So I guess it's meant to have this white area on this side. To 100. Cool one there, the nice tribute exclusives. Next pack. Another Young Gun. Lettinen, there we go, there we go. Alright, alright. We might end up hitting all of our scheduled Young Guns. I think Handemark Coroner left. Let's do it. Eichel for the Sabres. I don't think we've hit either of them. Oh, 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 there's Handemark. All right, all right. It's now just Coroner left, I think. Has 4 Young Guns on the first side. Nick Schmaltz for the Yotes. To the 2999. So maybe we'll even get like a bonus Young Gun or something. That'd be sweet. Natchez for the Hurricanes on the Dazzlers. Because like we technically probably should get one extra, at least one extra Young Gun, but I'll have to count after. See how many we did and didn't hit. Kaliev for the Kings on the retro. Got like some sort of mark on it, right? Or that might just be the font. So I believe we hit all of our retros. Right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Hoaglander's honestly probably our biggest name, so we kind of missed out there, but... And here's another Young Gun. Gonna be... Well, we haven't hit him very much, so... Honestly, very welcome. Kaliev for the Kings. Because we honestly, I think we've only hit one of him, so... And he is one of the better ones to get. Of course, that's right after we pull his retro. But... Yeah, these last 3 packs have been pretty solid here, actually. Except for the corner on this. Kaprizov for the Wild. That's got a really bummed corner on it. I'll sleeve it. But just as a heads up. Looks like only the one checklist, which is just... I mean, I'm happy with that, because checklists are my least favorite, but... Another Young Gun. And there's Coroner for the Sharks. I think we got every Young Gun. It took to the last box, but we got there. And I think that's... Is that Young Gun 6 for... I think that's Young Gun 6 for the box. So we could either have a really weird box or just quiet ending on the Young Gun front. Yeah, Cal Foot for the Lightning. Right, that's 6 for the box, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. Miller for the Rangers on the Ultimate Victory. Yeah. Oh, we don't have to do a random. Because here's another checklist. So there we go. Bonus Young Gun. So now both the Kings and Panthers get one. If we hit a special one, what'll happen is that the winner will get the special one of the random, and then the both of them will get one regular one. But who knows? The last few packs might be weird. It's been a weird box. It's been a weird case. Just get weird. Embrace it. Greenway for the Wild. I believe base pack. Yep, that's a base pack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So a few packs to go. Honestly, it's been a really weird case. I think we got another Young Gun. Maybe it'll be a French variation. Yep. And it's honestly someone that we didn't hit. Reese Johnson. We didn't hit him till the very end, so... French variation. Right, that is the last top loader I had out, so... Yeah, this last box has been weird. It's been so weird. Larkin for the Red Wings. And last pack, so no randoms to do unless this is like a high gloss or clear cut or something. I don't think it's a clear cut, so it'd have to be like a parallel Young Gun, but I don't know if it is. I think it's just probably like a plain foil card. Yep, Eichel for the Sabres on the reflections. So that is the break. Bit of a recap here. I'll just get the base tucked away. Actually, 1 second before I do a recap. Oh, I do all have that. Okay. So recap, we did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 Young Guns in there, which is good. Recap on our retros. Kaliev, Miller, Mitchell, Robertson, Hoglander, probably our best one. Ottinger, Norris, Cousins, Foodie, Sorokin, Suter, and Valari are kind of numbered cards that were bigger pulls. We hit a Domi suit variation as well, a Kaprizov Finite. We hit an exclusives of Hurdle. Eichel for the Sabres on the Finite to 299. Miller to 100 on the Victory, Rainbow, Spectrum, whatever you want to call it. Nice Panarin to 100 on the Reflections Green. Comtois for the Ducks to 300 on the Reflections Purple. Stamkos for the Lightning to 500 on the Reflections Red. Kaliev, eBay 1 of 1 with 300 to 300 on the Purple. Krebs to 1,000 on the Impacts. Shattenkirk, Day with the Cup. King, Pros and Prospects. Hedman, Hellebuck, Yossi, and McDavid for our UD3s. And then kind of our biggest hits, I guess. French variation of Reese Johnson. Zub on the clear cut. Holtz on the clear cut. And biggest of the break is the Callum Booth, Young Gun exclusives. Clear cut Young Gun exclusives. This is essentially a high gloss. Except, yeah. So, super tough break. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, see you next time.